Hello, my name is Bethany. I am with Bonding Lactation and I'm a board certified lactation consultant. I get a lot of questions about pacifiers, so I wanted to talk to you about pacifier use today. So there's a lot of different pacifiers on the market. Here's just a couple of them, a few of them. The marketing on pacifiers is pretty amazing. They can make such convincing claims that they are just like the breast. They help with orthodontic stuff. However, we want to sift through some of that information. So with a pacifier, now if you are breastfeeding, this is the video for you. If you are not directly breastfeeding, or if you're just pumping and bottle feeding, if you are formula feeding, this is not for you, because we're going to talk about pacifiers and supporting breastfeeding skills. So with a pacifier, these are some really popular ones. So I think this is the MAM pacifier. So we're gonna talk about the shape here. So the shape of the pacifier is flat. First of all, if you're breastfeeding, you don't want that nipple to come out looking like this. But if baby is sucking on this, they are learning how to suck on something that is flat. So that is learning how to suck wrong. So it's also promoting incorrect tongue placement. This one, same thing. There's a couple, I believe the Nuke one is more of a cherry shape like this, but it's flat on one side. You don't want your nipple to come out looking like that. So what we want instead, if you choose to use a pacifier, you want to use a pacifier that's shaped like this. So it's more of a post, it's round, it promotes the tongue cupping. This is what we want your nipple to look like after breastfeeding. Another one that I really like is the Dr. Brown's. This is the Soothie Avent pacifier, but also the Dr. Brown's pacifier is really good. So let's talk about breastfeeding and pacifier use if you choose to use a pacifier. So even though this is the preferred shape, nothing is going to mimic what the breastfeeding is supposed to be like. Nothing is going to mimic the breast. So looking at this, I don't even know you, but you're probably not shaped like this. And even if you were, when a baby comes on and sucks, the baby is supposed to suck and pull and stretch that nipple all the way back to that soft palate. This doesn't stretch. So the sucking mechanism on a pacifier, no matter what the shape is gonna be really different than breastfeeding. So basically baby's learning how to suck wrong. So the recommendation is and this is from the American Academy of Pediatrics, for a breastfed baby is to wait to use a pacifier until 3 or 4 weeks or when breastfeeding is established. I see it all the time, especially in the hospital. Latching is going okay, then we use a pacifier and latching gets a lot worse. So what we want to do is, and there's a couple of reasons for that. The sucking mechanism is different with a pacifier than it is the breath, so switching back and forth can disrupt that baby's sucking patterns. The other thing too, it's baby's job to establish the milk supply. It's baby's job to go to the breast and tell the body how much milk to make, because your body doesn't know. Do we have a big baby? Do we have a little baby? Do we have twins? Do we have a baby at all? What is going on? How the baby communicates is going to the breast and sucking. And so whenever we give baby a pacifier, that baby may be cluster feeding or trying to establish milk supply. But if we give them a pacifier, they are stimulating the pacifier and not the breast. And then some people that can cause a low supply. Those are two reasons why we want to avoid using the pacifier until 3 or 4 weeks. Now, if you're in the hospital or something's happening, they'll use a pacifier for procedures like a circumcision or a hearing screen or something sometimes, just to calm baby down. So if you're in the hospital, you can tell the nurses like, no, I don't want the baby to use a pacifier. I want it to be breastfeeding. That is my recommendations for the pacifier. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching my video, and check out my other videos.